Are live. Welcome back to another edition of the Earle Sports Bet Show. My name is Nicholas Earle. Just going to be yours truly today. For today's slate, we got Stanley Cup Finals game number 1, and we got MLB to go over for today. Tim currently on his way here. I'm in Virginia for the regionals. East Carolina got the win last night against Oklahoma. They play Virginia today. And let me put my college baseball plays in the scroller down below. These are my baseball plays for today. Taking a lot of doggies in college baseball. But before we get into today's games, before we get into today's slate, we're going to take a look back at what happened yesterday. One went right and one went wrong in the world of sports betting. Overall, solid day and a great start to June. I went overall 10-5 yesterday, but 9-5 in baseball. Miami, Oakland, first 5 under 4.5 was a winner. St. Louis, first 5 money line winner. Team total over 4.5 winner. Tampa Bay Rays, first 5 was postponed. Toronto, team total over 3.5 loser. Full game over 8.5 loser. Texas, Seattle, first 5 under was a winner. Kansas City Royals, money line was a loser. Should have taken the first 5 there. The double up on the Astros, fading the public on the Angels there. First 5 money line winner, full game money line winner, rather easily there too. Cleveland, Minnesota, first 5 under 4.5, absolutely easy. We could have taken full game under 1.5 and hit. That game finishes 1-0. Arizona Diamondbacks money line, got the job done there. Chicago Cubs, first 5 money line winner there. Yankees didn't show up, money line there, loser. Giants -1 was a loser. So overall 9-5 up 2.84 units in the MLB, 1-0 in the WNBA, up half a unit. My WNBA plays are half unit each. And I had the Sparks. Sparks plus 3.5 -110 was a winner there. So definitely a nice little overtime outright winner on that doggy, which was nice. So good little win there to end the night. 15-6-1 to start June, up 5.75 units. Yesterday, 10-5, up 3.34 units. So strong start to the month of June. Cameron saying it's all cool runnings today, man. All right. UVA bound. There we go. Virginia. There you go. Morning, Nick. Morning. DMV parlay was a hit last night. Mystics, Nationals, Orioles, never in doubt. There you go. I sent you my plays for NCAA baseball. Can you put them in the scroller too? I'm just going to run the show right now. I'm not trying to grab other plays. I'm sorry, Tim. Actually, where did you put them? You put them. There they are. Okay. All right, fine. I'm gonna have to. Let's do it this way. We're gonna have to go next plays, and we're gonna have to start it here with Tim's plays. It exceeds the 1,000 limit. Sorry, Tim. Not going to put yours in. It exceeds the limit for characters. Miami run line, Texas run line, the Texas money line. We will get into that there. Rockies reverse money line and run line. Yeah, frustrating. Frustrating end to that game there. Thanks for the plays, not a problem. Sorry, Tim. It's just your message had too many characters and it didn't fit in the scroller. Only disappointment was Dalbap. Yeah, Dalbap. Campbell. We go and we hype up this awesome offense they have, and they put up 1 run against NC State. Now I had that yesterday. Yeah. Dang it. But I have the over in the Campbell game today. I couldn't really play Campbell because they were -600. And I'm right back on the ship with Dalbap here. Dalbap got who was it? they got Okie State today, and they can send Okie State home because the winners bracket has what was it? Oral Roberts and Washington in it, and I took Oral Roberts. But we will get into today's show here. We're going to get kicked off with the Stanley Cup Game 1, Golden Knights and Florida Panthers. Golden Knights minus 125 favorites with a total of 5.5 in this game. Let's take a look at the line movement here in this spot, and then we'll look at the money. I don't have that dictate much, but we'll look at the money. We'll look at all that stuff. We'll break this game down. Game 1 of the Stanley Cup Finals. Line opened up at a minus 130 for Vegas. It's down to a minus 123. Line opened up at a minus 110. It's up to a minus 115. So it's moved 5 cents towards the over since this opening line. Looks like we have pretty split down the middle. 51% of the tickets, 55% of the cash is on the Knights. Line moved towards the Panthers, though. And we have 70% of the tickets and 88% of the cash is on the over 5.5 in this game. I really don't have too much of a thought on the total. I would lean under in this one because I like the Panthers. I have the Panthers at plus 111 for this game. But as I said in my video last night, I'm taking the Panthers game 1, and if the Panthers win tonight, I'm going to look to grab Vegas to win the cup at plus money. That's kind of my approach to this series. You can grab Florida game 1 and to lose the series, I believe, at plus 425. You can also grab the Vegas Golden Knights to win from behind. And that's plus 300. So there's a couple ways you can approach that right away. But for me, I'm on the Florida Panthers tonight at plus 111. And I just look for them to ride a little bit of the momentum here. This is a Panthers team that's well rested. And the thing we've noticed is when they're coming off of rest, they've actually been pretty good. They're not a team I'm particularly worried about after rest. So I'm on the Florida Panthers here. I believe they're like 5-0 this year, went on 3+ extended days rest. So that doesn't worry me here. I lean under if I had to get to a total, because I think if Florida wins, they play well defensively, but Bobrovsky has another good game and things along those lines. So I'm on the Florida Panthers here for game number 1. Golden Knights money line, no matter what. Game 2, I will be on the Vegas Golden Knights. Panthers first period full game and lean under. Yeah. Knights win game 1, Panthers win game 2. I have the opposite. If they go to OT, just smash Panthers money line. They haven't lost in overtime yet this postseason. So, but we will get into Major League Baseball here. Let me grab the Major League Baseball money moves. There we go. All markets. Cool. And then we will go through it all here. Let me grab the line movements here as well, as we are going to kick it on off here with the Boston Red Sox and the Tampa Bay Rays. We have Kelly and we have Whitlock, game 1 of the doubleheader. This was supposed to be Glasnow and Whitlock yesterday. Glasnow will be pitching game 2. Line opened up at minus 120 for the Red Sox. It's now minus 111, so a 9-cent line movement towards the Rays. Line opened up at an 8.5 at minus 110. It's now a 9 at minus 107. So a move towards the over, a move towards the Rays in this game here. Let's take a look where the money's coming in on this one. As we have 38% of the tickets and 89% of the cash is on the Boston Red Sox. And the lines move towards the Rays, which is kind of weird for that. 65% of the tickets, 63% of the cash is on the over in this game. And the line has moved towards the over in this spot. Kelly this year with a 4 ERA, or the last 30 days with a 4 ERA, 1.33 whip, 6 strikeouts per 9, which is 16%, 3 walks per 9, a 321 BABIP, a 728 FIP, and a 4.91 SIERA. Bullpen, and on the other side, Garrett Whitlock, 1.8 ERA, 0.6 whip, 7.2 strikeouts per 9, which is 22%, no walks per 9, 154 BABIP, a 428 FIP, and a 4.36 SIERA. Bullpen advantage goes towards the Red Sox. Hitting advantage goes towards Tampa, as Tampa 113 WRC plus versus right-handed pitching, which is third, and Red Sox 95, which is 19th. And this is not a game I'm particularly interested in getting involved with. The line's telling me that the Rays might be the look, but I don't like that. It looks like a tricky game that I really don't have an interest in here. So this game is end up going to be a pass for me. If I had to bet something, I'm probably taking a shot with the Rays as a dog, but I really have no interest in this game, so it's ended up going to be a pass for me. I have to take the Panthers tonight, right? No matter what. I know Joe Kryptonite is, and I am taking them, but it's not a no matter what thing for me. I'm looking at Vegas to win the series. Rays money line over 9. Don't hate the Rays. It's not a bad look. I can see runs in this game. The bullpens are not overly reliable. Maybe a Boston team total could be an interesting look because I can see them getting to Kelly in this one here. Let's see what that number is. Let me log into my sports book here because I could see this game being one where they get some runs. You can get them at 4.5 plus 110. I don't hate it. But overall, it's a pass. It's a pass. Chicago White Sox and the Detroit Tigers. White Sox minus 155 favorites, total of 8.5. Let's just take a look at the line move in this game here with Lorenzen and Cease. Line opened up at minus 156. It's now minus 153. A 3-cent line movement towards the Chicago White Sox in this game. Line opened up at plus 105 to the over 8.5. It's now minus 106. An 11-cent line movement towards the over. Let's take a look at where the money is coming in on this game. Let's see if it correlates with a line move towards the Tigers and a line move towards the over. As we have 45% of the tickets and 94% of the cash is on the Detroit Tigers in this game. So pretty big bets coming in on Detroit here in this spot line, moving towards them. And we have 66% of the tickets and 85% of the cash is on the under. But yet the line has moved towards the over, which is kind of interesting here because it moved up from it moved juice 11 cents, which tells me that we may see some runs in this game. Let's take a look at the pitchers here. Lorenzen's not been terrible. 1.95 ERA, 0.87 whip, 5.57 strikeouts per 9, which is 17%. 1.95 walks per 9, a 198 BABIP, a 309 FIP, and a 465 SIERA. On the other side, Dylan Cease, 5.57 ERA, 1.42 whip, 8.63 strikeouts per 9, which is 22%, 3.9 walks per 9, a 303 BABIP, a 477 FIP, and a 4.58 SIERA. So it looks like actually the pitching advantage might go towards Lorenzen here. And the hitting advantage goes towards the Tigers, 98 WRC plus versus righties, which is 17th compared to the Chicago White Sox, who have 82 WRC plus, which is 26th in the MLB. You want to back the White Sox versus left-handed pitching, not against right-handed pitching here. And I think that's going to lead me towards taking a shot with the Detroit Tigers here. Bullpen advantage goes towards the Tigers, so I wouldn't be opposed to a full game Tigers money line at plus 141 here with Lorenzen, and that's where I'm going to go here. I think that this is a pretty sharp side. Plus 141 Detroit Tigers here with Lorenzen against Cease in this spot. I just think this line on Cease is way too big. So let me write that one down. Tigers 41. All right. Pass. Yep. Yo. Panthers money line, no matter what. Yep. Rolling on the floor. All right. We'll move on to the next matchup here. St. Louis Cardinals and Pittsburgh Pirates. We doubled down on the Cardinals yesterday, and we cashed them both because we took them first 5. We took them team total, and they blew it lead. So let's take a look here at the line movement in this spot as we have Montgomery and Ortiz, your starting pitchers here. Line opened up at minus 140 for St. Louis. It's a 3-cent line movement towards the Pirates, plus 127 now for the Pirates. Line opened up at a 9.5, choose towards the under. Now it's a 9 at minus 110 on both sides. So somewhat half run line movement towards the under in this game. We have 64% of the tickets and 89% of the cash is on the Pittsburgh Pirates in this game. The lines moved 3 cents towards them. We have 39% of the tickets and 92% of the cash is on the over in this game. So getting big money coming in on the over, big money coming in on the Pirates here in this spot. Lines move towards the under, I believe. And the lines move towards the Pirates here in this one. Let's take a look at the pitching matchup here for this one. Ortiz and Montgomery. Montgomery 6.07 ERA, 1.74 WHIP, 8.17 strikeouts per nine, which is 20%, 3.2 walks per nine, a 3.67 BABIP, a 5.73 FIP, and a 4.58 SIERA. On the flip side, Ortiz 4.35 ERA, 1.69 WHIP, 6.1 strikeouts per nine, which is 15%, 4.79 walks per nine, a 3.09 BABIP, a 5.41 FIP, and a 5.53 SIERA. The bullpen advantage goes towards the Pirates in this one here, and the hitting advantage goes towards the Cardinals. 112 WRC plus versus righties the last 30 days, against lefties the last 30 days, which is 13th. Pirates really struggle offensively. This could be a nice bounce back spot for get right spot for Montgomery. Pirates 78 WRC plus against lefties. They really struggle against lefties. 28th in baseball there. The big bets coming in on the over and the line moving towards the under is going to probably keep me off of anything in this game. I lean Pirates if I had to get to a side, but I don't like the way that they hit lefties. So this is end up going to be a pass for me. Really no interest in this one. There's other spots on this card that I'm kind of interested in. This is not one that I'm particularly looking to get to. Over 9. I can see it. The big bets are coming in on the over 9, but yet the line's moving towards the under, which is kind of confusing. But maybe a Cardinal team total over if you're looking at the over there. The team with extra rest has lost in the Stanley Cup the overwhelming majority of the time over the last 10 years. Is this just the series in general or game one? Bobrovsky is better than Hill, but Vegas roster's on another level than Florida. Agreed there. That's why I like Vegas to win the series. I think that Florida steals game one, though. All right, now we have the matchup of the seller of the National League East. The two teams tied for last place right now. Philadelphia Phillies and the Washington Nationals. The Phillies are minus 110 in this game with a total 8.5 in this spot. Let's get into it here as we have, let me find the matchup here. Gore and Strom, your pitching matchup here. Line opened up at minus 120 for Philadelphia, and now it is flipped. It's now minus 108 for the Nationals. So the Nationals have gone from a dog to a favorite here. The line opened up at 8.5 minus 110. It is still 8.5 minus 110. Let's take a look at the money coming in on this game here. As we have, there it is, 45% of the tickets and 77% of the cash coming in on the Washington Nationals here in this one. Then we have 46% of the tickets and 68% of the cash coming in on the under in this spot as well. Mackenzie Gore and Strom 4.5 ERA, 1.36 WHIP, 12.21 strikeouts per nine, which is 32%, 1.39 walks per nine, a 400 BABIP, though, 307 FIP, 2.74 SIERA. On the flip side, Mackenzie Gore, 4.06 ERA, 1.52 WHIP, 11.32 strikeouts per nine, which is 29%, 3.48 walks per nine, a 363 BABIP, a 445 FIP, and a 3.70 SIERA. The bullpen advantage goes towards Philadelphia in this game. But the hitting advantage is a massive one here towards the Washington Nationals, 132 WRC plus versus left-handed pitching, which is 7th in baseball for the Nationals. Against lefties, though, for the Phillies, 29th at 71 WRC plus. So the Phillies are not hitting lefties, and the Nationals are absolutely smashing lefties. The line's moving towards the Nationals everything correlates in this game for me to go ahead and take the Nationals here. And I'm going to go ahead and not only take the Nationals, I'm going to double down on them here. The bullpen advantage does actually, I'm going to pump the brakes on doubling down on the money line full game. I will take their team total over there. That's the way I'm going to approach this here, I think. Let me take a look at what the total was again, because I think big money came on the under, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, the big money was coming in on the under. The line was moving towards the under, I want to say. So maybe that's not the best of looks here, is the team total over. No, the line was moving towards the over, even though big money coming on the under. Cool. I'm taking the team total over for 3.5 at -135 for the Nationals. I'm grabbing the Nationals first 5 money line at -117. I think this line tells you everything you need to know about this game. And I am going to double down on the Nationals here, expecting them to score some runs in this game. So I'm going to go ahead and grab Washington. First 5, -117, team total over 3.5 at -135. That's how we're going to go for this game. Boom. Let's take a look at the comment section here. The series in general. Okay, good. Let's take a look. Well, WNBA. I'm on the Lynx money line. There we go. I'll look at the. I'll look at that series. I'll look at that game. Or that's this slate after the show. Minnesota hasn't won a game this season. I'm not betting on them on the road on the money line against a good team. Don't care. Yeah. Nationals money line, last place Phillies. Yeah, last place Phillies. That doesn't sound bad. You guys were killing MLB, killing it last MLB season. I don't know what happened. It's been a slow start. Pretty simple. Been a slow start. The Dolphins have to be tempting for Brady. Tua is never healthy. Waddle and Hill are both top receivers. Brady has a home in Tampa as well. Didn't Brady retire last year? He did. He can come out of retirement. Many players have. Yeah, Brady's already done it once. But we'll move on here. The next matchup, Texas Rangers and Seattle Mariners. Rangers -135 favorites with a total of 9 in this spot. Let's take a look at the line movement in this one here. So we have Wu and Heaney as your pitching matchup here. Line opened up at a -141. It's now a -143. A 2-cent line movement towards the Texas Rangers. Line opened up at 9.5 even money, and it's now 9 at -110. So a semi half run line moved down. Let's take a look at where the money is coming in on this one here. As we have 43% of the tickets, 67% of the cash is on the Texas Rangers in this one. We have 49% of the tickets and 99% of the cash is on the under in this game. Lines move a semi-half run towards the under. Not anything crazy considering all the money on the under here in this spot. And looking at this one, this could be kind of tricky. Let's take a look at it. We have nothing on Wu. This is his debut this season. On the other side, Heaney, 3.26 ERA, 1.09 whip, 8.6 strikeouts per 9, 24%, 3.26 walks per 9, 227 BABIP, a 4.7 FIP, and a 4.15 Sierra. Bullpen advantage goes kind of neutralized here because Texas has the better FIP and Seattle has the better Sierra. Hitting advantage goes towards the Rangers here. 107 WRC plus, which is 6th in baseball against righties. And the Mariners against lefties, 102, which is 20th. I noticed that teams hit lefties better than righties so far this year. Most do. And looking at this spot, this is probably another stay off for me. I really don't have too much of an interest in this game. If I had to get to anything, maybe taking a shot at the over. Even though it's moved down half a run, but it was more like a juice move, which you would hope to see a little bit more of it than just a juice move with 99% of the tickets on the 99% of the cash is on the under. So I think maybe this is a spot where everybody thinks under and the game goes over. It's just a lean for me. No play. Rangers money line. All right. Pass for Tim. I could see Texas sweep this series. The Phillies offense is trash right now. Turner's hitting below 240 and Schwarber isn't hitting at all. Yeah. Phillies also have no farm system. They can't replace struggling players. You hate to see it. It's so sad. We'll move on though. Next matchup here, a team I'm not very confident in, the Milwaukee Brewers, is at the Cincinnati Reds here in this one. Minus 105 for the Brewers, total 10.5 in this game, so we'll pick them in this spot. Let's take a look at the line movement. It opened up minus 115 for Milwaukee. It's now minus 107. So it's an 8-cent line movement towards Cincy here in this one. Line opened up minus 125 to the over 10.5. It's now plus 101, a 26-cent line movement towards the under in this game. Kind of interesting there. We'll take a look at where the money is coming in on this game, if I can find this game. There we go. As we have 64% of the tickets, 98% of the cash is on the Reds, 66% of the tickets, and 83% of the cash is on the under. Lines moved 26 cents towards the under. That makes sense in this one. Let's take a look at the pitchers here in this one as we have Colin Ray and Graham Ashcraft. Colin Ray, 4.98 ERA, 1.29 whip, 7.06 strikeouts per nine, which is 18%, 2.91 walks per nine, a 266 BABIP, a 536 FIP, 4.62 Sierra. On the flip side, Ashcraft, 9.21 ERA, 1.82 whip, 7.31 strikeouts per nine, which is 17%, 2.86 walks per nine, a 385 BABIP, a 547 FIP, and a 4.66 Sierra. The offenses are not doing much right now. The Brewers are 27th against righties with 81 WRC plus, and the Reds are 20th with 93. So both these offenses not really doing much. These pitchers not really exciting me here. Ashcraft has struggled this month, but he's somebody that I could see turning it around and probably looking for some positive regression from him. If I had to play anything here, probably it's Cincinnati. And the bullpen advantage goes towards the Brewers, so it'd be a look towards maybe Cincinnati in the first 5 innings here in this spot. What is that line? What is Cincinnati in the first 5? I think that's probably the look in this game. Lines move towards Cincy. It is minus 110 Cincinnati Reds first 5. I'm going to go ahead and take a shot here with Cincy in the first 5 innings at minus 110. I like Ashcraft. I know he's not been very good, but the line movement's telling me that they're very live as well. So I'm going to go ahead and take a shot here with Cincinnati. First 5 at minus 110. Reds money line. All right, we found one for the site. I will put an asterisk next to that. Reds will be going over on the site. Ashcraft over strikeouts. I can see that. I'm not a fan of this Milwaukee offense at all. We'll keep on moving on. This was a game I really liked yesterday. Doubled down on the Astros. Got it done. They're minus 170 today. Total 8.5. Let's take a look at the line move here in this spot with Patrick Sandoval and Christian Javier. Line opened up at minus 165. It's up to a 172. So the line movement towards the Houston Astros in this game. The line opened up at 8.5, minus 115, and it's now 8.5, minus 110. So it's a 5-cent line movement towards the under in this game as well. Let's take a look at where the money is coming in on this game here. As we have 81% of the tickets, 94% of the cash is on the Houston Astros. The lines move towards the Astros, but that is way too much money for me to be interested in backing the Astros, I think, even though I just backed the Reds who had more. 49% of the tickets and 97% of the cash is on the over in this game, though. And the line, I believe, moved towards the under, if I'm not mistaken, if I remember that right. It's moved 5 cents towards the under, which maybe that's telling us the under is the look in this game. Let's take a look at the pitchers here. Christian Javier, 2.4 ERA, 0.83 whip, 9.6 strikeouts per nine, which is 29%. 2.7 walks per nine, a 182 BABIP, a 378 FIP, and a 4.03 Sierra. He's been good. Patrick Sandoval, 3.64 ERA, 1.28 whip, 4.85 strikeouts per nine, which is 13%, low on the strikeouts, but he's not a strikeout guy. 3.03 walks per nine, a 268 BABIP, a 419 FIP, and a 5.29 SIERA. Pitching advantage definitely goes to Christian Javier and the Astros here. Bullpen advantage towards the Astros here as well. Hitting advantage slightly goes towards the Angels. 108 WRC plus is fifth against righties, and the Astros 95 is 23rd. The Astros struggle against left-handed pitching this year a little bit, and I think they are turning it around a little bit. I think the Astros are a bet on team. I'm kind of thinking the under's the look in this game, though. Lines move slightly towards the under, a lot of money on the over. Let's take a look what this first five under is in this game. It's a 4.5 at -103. I really like that look here. I see this game. I'm gonna write this one down. All right, I'm taking this one here. Astros, Angels, first five under 4.5 -103 in this game. With all the money coming in on the over, the line moving towards the under, I'm gonna grab a piece of that in this one. -103. All right, cool. Head over to the chat. Do you like the under in the Reds game? I lean that way. Astros run line. I lean that way. I'm on the first five under, though. Astros run line. There's good value on the Aces to win the WNBA title this year. The Aces are by far the best team in the WNBA, and the league is weaker this year. Yeah, the Aces look like they're running everything right now. I'm back on the Marlins run line. There you go. And run it again tomorrow. This is another series sweep. I can see it. I'm on Marlins run line today, too. There you go. 97% of the cash, but only 51% of the bets on the under. Yeah. Yep. And yet the line's moving towards the under since the opening line. We'll move into the next one here. New York Mets hosting the Toronto Blue Jays. Blue Jays -115 favorites, total 8.5 in this game. Let's take a look at the line movement in this one here between Tyler McGill and Jose Berrios. Line opened up at -125 for the Mets. It's now +105 for the Mets. It's a 30-cent line movement towards the Jays in this game. Total opened up at a 9 -115, and it's gone down to an 8.5 -117. So the line move towards a half move towards the under here. Let's see if the markets correlate with this one here as well. As we have 66% of the tickets and 96% of the cash is on the Blue Jays. That 30-cent line movement makes sense now. 50% of the tickets and 76% of the cash is on the over, yet the lines move towards the under, which is telling me that the markets think that the under is the look here in this game. The pitchers and the offenses kind of disagree with that. This is a tricky one here. Jose Berrios, 3.19 ERA, 1.39 whip, 7.85 strikeouts per nine, which is 21%, 3.44 walks per nine, 307 BABIP, a 498 FIP, and a 4.53 SIERA. On the flip side, McGill, 5.28 ERA, 1.69 whip, 7.45 strikeouts per nine, which is 18%, 4.66 walks per nine, a 344 BABIP, a 473 FIP, and a 5.03 SIERA, 5.09 SIERA. And the reason why I'm probably staying off this game offensively, these teams don't support an under. The Blue Jays the last 30 days are smashing righties, 119 WRC clutch, which is number one in baseball. And the Mets 101 WRC plus, which is 14th against righties as well. This is a tough game, and I really don't have too much of an interest in it here. I'm probably going to lay off this spot. Huge line movement maybe suggests there's money, there's value on the Mets here at a dog now. Don't know if there should be a dog in this game, to be completely honest. Don't think Berrios really has the right to be a road favorite against a team like the Mets. So maybe a lean towards New York in this spot here. And the markets are telling me under, and my numbers are telling me over. So no play for me here in this one. This is a stay off game for me. Pass. Blue Jays money line. Yeah. Sharps and half the public are on the over, while half the public on the under. Okay. What's your two favorite dogs today? So far, I'm on the Detroit Tigers, and that's the only dog I have bet so far. I have a bunch of dogs in college baseball today. I like. Kind of looking at Texas as one of my favorite dogs today. College baseball, I kind of like NC State. I'm on Lipscomb. I'm on Wright State. I'm on Dalbap. I'm on ECU, Eastern Illinois, Southern Miss. I'm on a bunch of dogs in college baseball. No Tim today. I just came in. That's why I asked. He's on his way here. I'm currently in Virginia for the college baseball regionals. Public and sharps can be on the same side from time to time. Correct. The NHL has done a horrible job of marketing and advertising their product. There aren't even any ads on TV or online for the game tonight. The only major sports, that NHL marketing needs to improve 100%. Sharps on the under I see that. Yeah. It takes very little to move a baseball line. The market is a little less liquid. Yeah, exactly. Then how is 97% of the cash on the over? Because everybody's betting the over. Tigers first 5. Yeah, I can back that. Yeah, that's public money. All right. ECU and UNCW for Tim today. 2 dogs he likes. Sharps don't bet small. Small sharps bet big. Fair. Nice. That would count for more than 3%. Not necessarily. But the line is moving down. All the money is coming in on the over in that game, and the lines move 5 cents towards the under. They're making the over more appealing to bet. That's what put me on the under in that game. Not that 97% of the cash is on the over. I can care less about that. 97% of the cash on the over, line moving towards the under. That was the trigger for me. This marquee matchup, the Kansas City Royals and the Colorado Rockies, -140 for the Royals, total 9.5 in this game. Let's take a look at the line movement in this one here. As we have, if I can find this game, there we go. Dylan Lynch and Austin Gomber. What a matchup. Line opened up at -125 for the Royals. It's up to -141. Line opened up at a 9, -120. It's up to a 9.5, -108. So a 15-cent line movement towards the Royals, 16-cent line movement towards the Royals, and it went up half a run. It was juiced towards the over. Now it's slightly juiced towards the under, but it went up half a run here in this matchup here. Let's take a look at the money in this one here, as we have 48% of the tickets and 88% of the cash is on the Royals. 16-cent line movement towards the Royals. 52% of the tickets, 57% of the cash is on the under, and the line is moved up in this game. The line's moved up half a run in this spot. Let's take a look at the pitchers here in this spot, as we have Lynch and Gomber. Lynch, 3.38 ERA, 1.50 whip, 10.13 strikeouts per 9, which is 25%. 5.06 walks per 9. He walked a lot of batters at 333 BABIP, but 272 FIP, though, and a 4.56 ERA. Gomber's been bad. 6.41 ERA, 1.43 whip, 5.06 strikeouts per 9, which is 13%. 2.7 walks per 9 and 289 BABIP, but a 598 FIP and a 5.13 Sierra. Bullpen advantage goes towards the Royals. Hitting advantage massively toward the Royals here. 105 WRC plus, which is 17th against lefties. On the flip side, the Rockies do not hit lefties. 67 WRC plus, 30th in baseball here. Big bets coming in on the Royals. Line moving towards the Royals. I'm very interested in the Royals here and Daniel Lynch, and the market agrees with that here. To a point where I'm probably going to double up on the Royals here. I'm going to look towards the Royals first 5 minus half a run at -115, and let's build a -1 here as well. 150 minus 152 money line and a plus 127 run line for the Royals here in this spot, which is a minus 111. So let me quickly punch in that minus one because there's a specific amount I'm supposed to bet on this one because it's a split bet. Punch this one in. There we go. Minus 111, Royals minus one, and Royals first five minus a half and minus 115. This is a nice looking play here. Everything correlates for me here. Royals first five minus a half and minus 115. Royals minus one and minus 111. All right. There we go. Royals run line. All right. That is a play up on the site. It's the Royals. There we go. Usually moves in totals at this time are weather related. The ball carries. Yes, exactly. I tried to do Rockies minus one yesterday. See how that turned out. Rockies minus one hit yesterday. I don't know what you're saying there. Yeah. No faith in the Royals. Decent plus money for the better team. For me, that's fair. Neither team are great by any means, but I feel like the Rockies have the better game and better season. Correct. The Royals are not a good team. This line tells me everything I need to know, though. Wait, I lied. They won yesterday. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Tim. But we'll move on here to the best team in baseball, the Oakland Athletics. They're at the Miami Marlins. Marlins minus 195 favorites. Total 8 in this game. Let's take a look at the line movement in this one here between Medina and Perez. Line opened up at minus 195 for the Marlins. It's now minus 200. Line opened up at 8.5, minus 120. Now it's 8, minus 115. So a half run line movement towards the under. We hit the under in yesterday's game. Let's see if the money's telling us under again in this one here. As we have 92% of the tickets, 91% of the cash is on the Marlins. Lines move 5 cents towards the Marlins. And we have 46% of the tickets and 90% of the cash is on the is on the under in this game. The lines move down half run. And I kind of agree with that here. Let's take a look at the pitchers real quick, though. And Medina, 5.56 ERA, 1.19 whip, 7.15 strikeouts per nine, which is 19%, 2.78 walks per nine, 200 BABIP, 7.21 FIP, and a 4.51 SIERA. Perez, 2.84 ERA, 1.21 whip, 9 strikeouts per nine, which is 24%, 4.74 walks per nine. Another Miami pitcher, a lot of talent. Walks are a problem. 2.13 walk, 213 BABIP, a 492 FIP, and a 4.84 SIERA. The pitching advantage definitely goes towards the Marlins in this game. The bullpen advantage definitely goes towards the Marlins in this game. And the hitting advantage goes towards the Marlins in this game. The Athletics are dead last versus right-handed pitching, 70 WRC plus, which is 30th. The Marlins are not much better, 91, which is 22nd. And I see this game as an under game. I see both these offenses struggling, and I know both these pitchers have not been the greatest, but we saw this yesterday where we were able to get an under with Fujinami. And it's plain and simply because the Athletics are not hitting. And we're getting a 4 and a hook here. I'm grabbing the first 5 under in this game. First 5 under, 4.5, Miami and Oakland. I think the unders in Oakland games are going to be the way to go going forward, especially when they're playing right-handed pitching because they do not hit righties. So lines moving that way. My numbers point that way. Pitchers worry me a little bit, but I'm on the first 5 under, 4.5 here. This one. And it looks like we're on the under in this game. There we go. Good morning, Nathan Cerner. Good morning. LML. Yes, absolutely. Watch them get the Cy Young. Yeah, why not? Welcome to Miami. Under 8.5. All right, so the under is going to be a play on the site. Cool. Give me that run line today. I could see it. Do you guys care where the money is on a game, or you take it into your handicapping? For me, I have my X's and O's, my stats that I look at, but it has to correlate with the way the market's moving. If my X's and O's were saying Oakland in this game and the market was saying Miami, I would stay off. If I was looking Oakland in this game, the market says Oakland. My X's and O's say Oakland. I'd bet Oakland. That's the way I would look here. That's the way I do it. Market has an effect on my handicapping. I need it to correlate with my X's and O's. So, yes, it is something I look at. We'll make it their 38th loss by 2 or more. Yeah, I do. Yes. It's hot in Miami. Let's get sweaty. Yeah. Respected money. Yes. Thank you, Nicholas. Well, not a problem. What do you mean respect money? I respect the way the market moves. And the books respect some money. That's why sometimes we'll see the money coming in on one side and it moves towards that side. Sometimes it's not respected money when we see money coming in on one side and the line moves the other way. It's on the metrics. It's on my metrics, but it falls around the line movements for a priority. Yes. Sharp money, it's not the whole story, but it correlates with my capping. I feel better about it. Exactly. Do not base your entire handicap on the market, but have the market agree with your handicap, if that makes sense. Gotcha. We'll keep on moving on here. We have 5 games remaining on the slate. Cleveland Guardians and the Minnesota Twins. Minnesota Twins minus 130 favorites. Total 7.5 in this game. Twins with another win, even though they were missing a few players yesterday. Let's get into this game today between Sonny Gray and Logan Allen. Line opened up at 130. It's now 131. Line opened up at 8 juice towards the under. Now it's a minus 110 on both sides for the over 7.5 for the 7.5. Let's take a look at where the money is coming in on this game here, as we have, if I can find it, I need to keep scrolling down. There we are. We have 76% of the tickets, 87% of the cash is coming in the under in this game. The lines moved somewhat of a half run. We have 71% of the tickets, 96% of the cash is on the Twins, and the line is not moving. The line is not moving towards the Twins whatsoever in this one, which is kind of interesting. Let's take a look at the pitchers here. Logan Allen, 2.83 ERA, 1.40 WHIP, 8.48 ERA, strikeouts per 9, which is 21%, 2.51 walks per 9, a 3.33 BABIP, a 3.14 FIP, 4.22 SIERA. Sonny Gray has been really strong this year. 3.55 ERA, 1.38 WHIP the last 30 days, 9.95 strikeouts per 9, which is 26%, 4.26 walks per 9, which is a little high, 3.29 BABIP, 2.5 FIP, and a 4.07 SIERA. Both bullpens are strong. The Cleveland Guardians are not hitting righties, though. 72 WRC plus, which is 29th in baseball. On the flip side, the Twins 109, which is 14th. Granted, take that with a grain of salt because that was with Buxton in the lineup. That's with Correa in the lineup. That's with Kepler in the lineup, and they're missing a few that was there. I think the under is worth a look in this game. The line's moved a little bit towards the under. It's a 7, and it dropped down to a 7.5. I was on the under yesterday, and I think we're going to see more unders with this Twins team with those players out of the lineup. And I think we could continue to see that today. A 4 is low, but I think it's not low enough. I like the first 5 under 4 in this game with the Twins and the Guardians. We cashed with the under yesterday. We're going to run it right back today. First 5 under 4, minus 105. Guardians and Twins. Let's get back into the chat where there's no chat. All right. Now we get this matchup here. We have, I think for the second time in 3 years, or 4 years, that the Dodgers are home dogs. They're slight home dogs here. Minus 115 for the Yankees, total 9. Garrett Cole on the mound for the Yankees, which that's why they're favorites, versus Michael Grove. The line opened up at minus 133 for the Yankees, and it has gone down 24 cents towards the Dodgers. Big money, or a big line movement towards the Dodgers here. Total opened up at an 8.5 minus 105. It's now a 9 minus 101. So it's moved up half a run here. So a 9 and a Garrett Cole start is kind of interesting here. Let's take a look at the money coming in on this game. It's one of the bigger markets here. As we have 59% of the tickets, 71% of the cash is on the Dodgers. The lines move towards the Dodgers here. 53% of the tickets and 99% of the cash is on the over. The lines move slightly towards the over. So this is an interesting game here. Let's get into the pitchers here. Michael Grove has not pitched in the last 30 days. On the flip side, Garrett Cole has not been good the last 30 days. He's really struggled. 5.18 ERA, 1.52 whip, 9.55 strikeouts per nine, which is 23%, 4.09 walks per nine, a 293 BABIP, a 577 BIP, and a 4.44 SIERA. Bullpen advantage goes towards the New York Yankees in this game. Hitting advantage goes towards the Yankees in this game, 114 WRC plus, which is second in baseball. On the flip side, the Dodgers 106 against righties, which is eighth in baseball. I think we see another high-scoring game in this possibly here. Big money coming in on the over. The lines move towards the over. A 9 and a Garrett Cole start, I think, says an awful lot. Let's take a look at what we can get this 9 at, this over. I think this game is a high-scoring game, even with Garrett Cole on the mound, because Garrett Cole is definitely someone I do not trust right now, and he is slowly starting to slip away from. Let's see what he is for the Cy Young real quick, because he was somewhat higher, and now he's slipped, and he's now second. And McClanahan is the current leader for the Cy Young Award. Things you like to see. Give me the over 9 here. I think Garrett Cole can get hit a little bit by the Dodgers, and I think that the Yankees get to Michael Grove here in this game. So I'm grabbing Dodgers, Yankees over 9. It was minus 101. Trying to find where we left off. There we go. All right. You're going to have to go in timeout here. We don't need that negative energy here. First 5 under. Yes, I like that. 10 passing on the game. This one's tricky. Yeah, I want nothing to do with the side. I think it's Dodgers or nothing on the side though. Damn, Spanky's killed it. Yeah. Do I need to timeout Razor? We'll let it slide, I guess. Shout out. We'll let it slide because his Phillies are currently sitting tied for last with the Washington Nationals. So he needs something else to worry about. Whoever gave out Freeman to get a hit like he did messed up. Oh, he snapped his streak last night. Dang. That was my sole loss out of 6 picks and 9 bets. There. Oh, well. Tricky game. Dodgers are the better team, but Cole has been not good lately. Yankees money line. No. I would lean the other way. I'm scared. He was like the only one not to get a hit. Yikes. Yankees are overvalued on the road every year. I can see that. Even had 2 shots in the first inning because everybody was getting on. Yeah, the only one them to get up 5 at bats, and yikes. Yeah, I don't hate the over. I'll mark that as a play that we'll put up on the site there, Tim. Oh no, that was below the belt. No need to bring the Phillies into this. Fair enough. I'm already on the Nationals today. In this spot, but hey, you bring my Pirates into this. I bring your Phillies into this. So, yeah, Nick, he probably still owes an over his 76ers. Easy there, Tim. He lost a huge bet on the Sixers. That's not cool. Moving on, though, Giants and Orioles in this next one here. Minus 130 for the Giants. Total 8 in this spot. Let's take a look at the line history in this one here. Line opened up at minus 135 for the Giants. It's now minus 128, so a 7-cent line movement towards the Birds. And line opened up at minus 115 for the over. It's now minus 105, so a 10-cent line movement towards the under in this game here. Let's take a look at the line or the money coming on this one. We have 44% of the tickets and 91% of the cash coming in on the Giants, but yet the lines move towards the Orioles. We have 25% of the tickets and no money amount on the total in this game, but it's 75-25 towards the over. This line movement has an original a lean towards the the Orioles in this spot. Let's get a little bit deeper into this here with the pitchers. Bradish has actually not been bad the last 30 days. 2.76 ERA, 1.02 WHIP, 6.75 walks per nine, strikeouts per nine, which is 19, 2.15 walks per nine, a 2.47 BABIP, a 3.93 FIP, and a 4.6 SIERA. On the other side, Cobb, 3.77 ERA, 1.53 WHIP, 7.53 strikeouts per nine, which is 19%, 4.4 walks per nine, a 3.21 BABIP, a 4.54 FIP, and a 4.42 SIERA. Bullpen advantage does go towards the Giants. So if you're looking towards the Orioles, I would look towards them in the first 5 innings, which is probably where I'm going to end up on this game. 101 WRC plus for the Orioles, 13th against righties. And on the flip side, 96 for the Giants, which is 18th. And the line movement tells me Orioles. My X's and O's lean Orioles as well, but only in the first 5 innings. Let's take a look what the Orioles' first 5 innings is. It's plus 113. I'm going to go ahead and grab that. I'm grabbing the Orioles at plus 113 here in the first 5 innings. I'm not somebody who bets the Orioles often because I'm still not particularly high on them, but I'll grab them here. Baltimore, plus 113. First 5 innings. Opinions on the Astros over. I'm on the first 5 under. The Dodgers over. I'm on that. The Red Sox, I lean Rays. Marlins, I'm on the first 5 under. And the Guardians, I'm on the first 5 under. Panthers game over. I'm on the Panthers. There we go. Oh, well, it's all jabs at Razor today. O's money line. I have a feeling Tim would agree with that. O's going up on the site. Orioles, yep. Best of luck to everybody. Got to get crotch goblins ready for the beach. There you go. That's what we should be calling kids these days. It's just crotch goblins. 2 games left. Atlanta Braves, minus 195 favorites against the Arizona Diamondbacks. Total of 9 in this game. Let's take a look at the line history in this one here between Spencer Strider and Ryan Nelson. Line opened up at minus 191 for the Braves. It did get up to minus 210, but it's back down to 196. So buyback here on the Diamondbacks, but a 5-cent line movement since the opening line towards the Braves. The original line movement was towards the Braves. Total opened up at a 9. It went up to an 8.5 and right back, or went down to an 8.5 and right back up to a 9. It's been a 2-cent line movement towards the over since the opening line. Let's take a look at the money coming in on this game, as we have 26% of the tickets, 86% of the cash is on the over in this game. The line has moved 2 cents towards the over in this game, as we had 33% of the tickets and 84% of the cash is on the Diamondbacks. So big money coming in on the Diamondbacks here. Line move there's been buyback on the Diamondbacks here, but not something I'm gung ho on. Spencer Strider's been awesome. 4.01 ERA, 1.13 WHIP, 15.24 strikeouts per 9, which is 41%. 2.94 strikeouts per 9, or walks per 9, 338 BABIP. 299 FIP, 2.51 SIERA. One of the best on the slate. Sorry. Nelson, 4.15 ERA, 1.35 WHIP, 6.23 strikeouts per 9, which is 17%. 3.12 walks per 9, a 303 BABIP, a 444 FIP, and a 507 SIERA. Not someone I'm particularly trustworthy here. The Diamondbacks do have the bullpen advantage, and they do have the hitting advantage, 109 WRC plus, which is 4th against righties. So the Diamondbacks do hit righties pretty well, and the Braves are mediocre, actually below average against righties, 92 WRC plus, which is 21st in baseball. I'm not particularly interested in this game. I want to back Spencer Strider. His numbers are awesome. But for me, this is a pass for me. I have no interest in this one here. Did your GPS send you through? I believe so. Set your GPS for the stadium, Tim, because the hotel is a decent drive and it's extra time. So just go right to the stadium. But yeah. It sent me on highway the entire time. Before I go, don't be scared of the puck line on the Panthers game. All right. NL Best, Arizona. Good luck. Cashed the first 5 yesterday, D-backs, so should I come back on it? I was on the Diamondbacks yesterday as well. I don't want to Spencer Strider in this spot. There we go. Get the D-backs plus 1.5. That's not a bad look. Set my GPS for UVA. What is the name of UVA Stadium? I can get that up for you in just a second. UVA baseball stadium. Scott Stadium. Nope, that's the football stadium. Davenport Field. Just type in Virginia baseball. We'll head to the last game on the slate here. Chicago Cubs and San Diego Padres. Padres minus 160 favorites. Total of 8 in this game. Let's take a look at the line history here in this matchup between Smiley and Darvish. Pretty interesting pitching matchup here. Line opened up at minus 171 for the Padres. It's down to a 162, a 9-cent line movement towards the Windy City Baby Bears. As we have line opened up at 8 minus 110. Now it's 8 minus 105 for the over. So a 5-cent line movement towards the under in this game. The last game of the night, and we have 40% of the tickets, 71% of the cash is on the Chicago Cubs here in this game. I like to see that. If you're looking to back an underdog, which I'm probably looking a little bit at doing here, 57% of the tickets, 58% of the cash is on the under in this game as well. Let's take a look at this pitching matchup. Smiley has been pretty good. 3.66 ERA, 1.16 WHIP, 7.31 strikeouts per 9, which is 20%, 2.25 walks per 9, a 269 BABIP, a 403 FIP, and a 4.49 Sierra. On the other side, Yu Darvish, 5.74 ERA, 1.20 WHIP, 8.44 strikeouts per 9, which is 23%, 1.69 walks per 9, a 297 BABIP, a 452 FIP, and a 3.89 Sierra. Bullpen advantage does go towards the Padres. Hitting advantage does go towards the Padres here. 104 WRC plus, which is 18th in baseball against lefties. Generally, teams hit lefties better than righties, though. Chicago does struggle against righties. They are 23rd with an 88 WRC plus. Kind of thinking maybe the under is the look for this game. The Padres have been a pretty solid under team. They went under yesterday. The line moved, I believe, was towards the under in this game. Money's coming, slight money coming on the under. Kind of feeling like X's and O's say under here. And it's probably where I'm going to end up landing in this game. You can get the first 5 under 4.5 at minus 120. I'm going to grab that. I lean towards the Cubbies for the game. You can get Cubbies first 5 plus a half in the first 5 at minus 105. I don't hate that look either, but I'm going to grab the first 5 under 4.5 here to end the slate between the Cubbies and the Padres. Padres are a really good under team, and so are the Cubbies. And it's not a bad price. So first 5 under 4.5, minus 120 to close the slate here between the Cubs and the Padres. ETA 128. Okay. Then I will send you your ticket. Because I will be inside the stadium and it'll be halfway through game 1 at that point. Chicago money line. That was the lean in this game for the side, but we have our 5 plays for the site, so we're good there. But that is everything for today's slate. Quick little recap, and then we're gonna head on out. Tigers money line plus 141. Nationals first 5 minus 117. Nationals team total over 3.5 minus 135. Reds first 5 money line minus 110. Houston and LA first 5 under 4.5. Royals double up first 5 run line full game minus 1. Oakland Miami first 5 under 4.5 minus 110. Cleveland Minnesota first 5 under 4 minus 105. Yankees Dodgers over 9. Orioles first 5 plus 113, and closing out the slate with San Diego and Chicago first 5 under 4.5 at $1.20. But that is everything for today's slate. I want to thank you guys for hanging out. Coin toss. If it's coin toss, take the Cubbies. But that is going to do it for this show. I want to thank you guys as always for watching, and we'll catch you tomorrow for another edition of the ESB show. Good luck, guys.